on YouTube here, Dan Permaculture. He's a fantastic. You guys can check him out. He was talking about kohlrabi. Bought the seeds. Now I'm gonna sow them and see if I can get some of those delicious, amazing things that he's been eating down in my throat. If that sounds wrong, yeah, it does. That sounds terribly wrong. Anyway, let's do this, guys. The kohlrabi is a part of the cabbage family, even though it doesn't look like it. I'm going to put a picture here. It doesn't look like, it looks like a turnip with some amazing, beautiful leaves. The leaves are all edible, and so is that beautiful, juicy bulb that's at the bottom of it. Bulb, I'm not sure if that's the right, correct word, but it looks round, it looks like a turnip. But who knows, everything in the world is named differently, doesn't matter what. You might think it looks like a turnip, it might look like a cabbage, but it is a part of the cabbage family, just like kale is. Strangely. Very strange. I'm going to use the same trenching technique that I've been using for a while now. And see if I can sow these kohlrabi nicely in here. I am going to give them a little bit more space. And if they do germinate a lot, and I've got too much in this space here, I will definitely thin them out and get them planted in another section in a different area. Even if I make a little small box separate. I just really want to see them start germinate. That's the most. Ooh, look at the centipede. Let's get it going. And both of these compost boxes, they are filled with manure and multi-purpose composters. So that the fertilizer already there. These are what the kohlrabi seeds look like. Very tiny, very, very tiny indeed. And how many seeds in this pack? There's 1,500. I should not be short of seeds. And obviously when they grow up, if you leave some to seed, you can get more seeds. I might actually not do another row of these. I'll just do this much. Because I don't think I want that many. It's quite a lot of kohlrabi, but I can still grow them all the way till winter. That's the best thing about kohlrabi, is that it can go all the way down to the later, colder time. It's quite cold hardy. So I can still plant some later on that year. Or if these don't germinate, I'll pop some more in. So let's cover them up. Using my hands just to cover them. And I'm not gonna put any more water on here because it's been raining recently. Or even today, it was pouring down, like heavy downpour. This has got enough water covering it. This compost is quite moist. So I'm going to just 3 rows of kohlrabi, and obviously I'll thin them out later, or I might just leave them there and let them grow together. But I'm not sure about that one. I might actually thin it out and plant them somewhere else. Because once you've harvested a crop and it's an empty bed, I'm not going to try to leave an empty bed as much as possible this year. I'm going to try to have enough to cover for later on down the other time of year, because obviously you've got June, July and August. It's going to be really warm. Some stuff that I've got, they might be ready by summer, and then I've got some autumn stuff. They can, some things which are more winter hardy or autumn hardy, they can handle the cold better than others. I'll definitely plant them more. I'll actually probably sow some more in about the mid of June, July, so I can harvest them later on down the year. I'm trying to keep everything still growing, or some stuff still growing throughout the whole year. I don't want to leave an empty bed. no point. Have something growing that is very good for the soil. Keep it going and keeps off the grass as well. So it's perfect. And that's it, guys. I've just put the sheet on it. It suns out nicely, hitting that, and all that sunlight will go through and hopefully increase the germination faster. And I'll be able to get my kohlrabi, and I can transplant them out in other beds that I got nothing in, and leave some in here and put them out all over there. Get them out in the other beds which are taking its time to come together, and then I can get some great crops from them as well. That is it for my kohlrabi sowing of seriously sowing with Rambo greenhands. So please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and leave a comment in the comment section to tell me exactly or whatever you're sowing or whatever is going on in your growing space. Don't forget to take care of yourself and the planet.